I've been trading for over 5 years. I've made multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars trading these markets, and I'm making this video as a big brother. I want to talk about the mistakes that I made as a beginner that cost me years of my trading and tens of thousands of dollars. And this is not the video that you want to skip, because one of these mistakes can cost you multiple years. What I'm going to tell you in this video is going to accelerate your journey by a lot, and maybe you'll be able to achieve in 2 years what I've been able to achieve in 5. I'm going to give you 4 crucial tips that I would give to my younger self, and right at the end I'm going to put one bonus one that completely changed my trading forever. So let's get into it. Now, the first tip is that there are multiple different markets. We have the FX market, we have the commodities, we have the indices, we have everything. And this is one of the things that is extremely important, because a lot of traders come into trading with the idea of, I want to get rich quick. And so what happens is that they start trading things like gold, things like US 30, markets that move very quick. They are very volatile, that give you a lot of opportunities. But there is a big problem with those markets, is that it doesn't allow you to nurture your trading. It doesn't allow you to grow as a trader, because things are constantly moving, constantly changing, and so you don't have time to focus on the learning, to watching videos, focusing on the strategy, focusing on the process, things that we are going to talk about very soon, because the market is moving and you're going to be like, no, I have to execute and then I'll be able to make money, and then you over leverage and then boom, you blow the account, you give up on trading, and then you're gone. Right? That is not what you want to do. You want to focus on a market that is fast enough, but not too fast, but also not too slow. And this is where, after 5 years of trading, I reached the realization of what the perfect journey for a trader is. And I would say that the journey of a profitable trader usually starts in FX, which is slow enough for you to learn, but fast enough for you to get returns. So for example, inside of the Simple Trading Edge, just these past 2 months, we've been able to profit over 12R just from trading FX, just from trading 2 pairs. And that's why I believe that for me and for many other beginner traders, choosing a good market that will allow you to learn, that will allow you to get smoothed into trading is crucial. But then what is going to happen is that you will become consistent, you will become profitable, which congrats, you already reached your goal. But then you will start thinking bigger. Okay, how can I reach the next level? And that's where you will maybe start trading the commodities such as gold, which are much more volatile, or you go into the indices such as the Nasdaq or the US 30 that are going to be very volatile too. But for you as a beginner trader, I seriously recommend you focusing on the Forex pairs. Be very selective. You don't need more than 2 or 3. What my recommendation to you would be is focus on euro dollar and pound dollar and master those first, and then move on to more, bigger, and better. This takes me to point number 2, which is it's important for you to pick the right mentor. And this can be done for free, so watch a couple of people on YouTube, or it can be done in a paid way, which means you found someone that you resonate with, they have a mentorship, you sign up. Now, the reason I say this is because paying for education has shortened my learning curve by a lot, because I started learning from people that have already done it before, and that was a complete game changer, because else I would have fallen into the trap that a lot of people fall into right now, which is following the people that just show off the cars, show off the mansions, show off the girls, show off the parties, everything, because you think that that is a lifestyle. That is not the lifestyle of a trader. So picking the right mentor and picking the right markets is extremely important for you to become a profitable trader. Now, after those 2 are done, this is what you have to do next. You have to absolutely lock in. You have to just focus on doing what a profitable trader does. You have to focus on becoming a profitable trader, on learning, on applying, on testing, on journaling, doing everything you might have to do to become a profitable trader. Because a lot of traders, as I said before, come into trading with the idea of getting rich quick. They want the cars, they want the mansions, they want the girls, they want the parties, they want everything, but they don't want to put the work in. So what a lot of people are basically saying is, hey, I want a tree full of apples, but I don't want to plant the seeds. That's what a lot of people are doing, and that is why so many people lose, because they are just focused on flipping the accounts, on getting funded, on getting the payouts, because they think that that is what is going to make the tree grow, not understanding that having a good plan, a tested plan, a profitable plan, and sticking to that plan, that will then grow this tree that will give you all the fruit that you might want. So one of the key tips that I have to give you is that you need to completely detach yourself from money and completely detach yourself from becoming a profitable trader. And this might sound weird, but it's an extremely important thing that you need to do, because when you are focused on the money, this is where you are going to try to flip the accounts. This is when you are going to, instead of spending some time backtesting your strategy, you are going to be spending time in the market on the 1 minute chart trying to flip a $100 account. And that is simply not going to happen. That is just going to dig you in the deeper and deeper and deeper hole. And believe me when I say this, because I've done this before. So in my first year of trading, I focused a lot on the process, but then I got introduced into the concept of prop firms. And so for some time, I was just trying to get funded. So past the 10K, then fail. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? I had no idea. But the big shift that happened between year 1 and year 2 is that on year 2, I was just focused on the money. And so I became a much worse trader. Even though I made more returns than I did in year 1, I became a worse trader because a lot of bad habits were instilled. And so let me tell you something, because there's a very important thing that you need to understand, which is you are already a profitable trader. And this might sound weird, but it's true. So there is no difference between you and me. The only big difference between me as a profitable trader and you as a beginner is the knowledge on how to consistently make money from the markets. Because all else that you might want and need to become a profitable trader, you can already have now. Those are forecasting every single day. 2, have a trading plan to follow. 3, sticking to that plan. And then 4, not getting greedy and trying to skip 10 steps ahead. So let me tell you a little story. There was a time where I was starting to see consistent profits from the market. Like we're talking $5,000 payouts, sometimes 2, 3, so on and so forth. Something very, very nice. But then I met traders that were making $20,000 payout, $15,000 payout. I got so overrun by people so much more successful than me that I started to jump 10 steps ahead. So all of a sudden I was risking more. All of a sudden I was not forecasting anymore. All of a sudden I was entering in more trades because I wanted to reach the level that these people had reached. And that was extremely detrimental. And it was a dark time in my trading because I saw a lot of setbacks. I started losing accounts and I was like, no, this can't be happening. I'm already profitable. What is going on? And I noticed that once again, I stopped focusing on the process and I started focusing on the money. So the number one thing you have to do is understand that you already have everything you need thus far if you follow all of these tips, picking the right market, picking the right mentor, and then focusing on the process. You already have everything you might want and need to become a profitable trader. So now you just have to give yourself time. You already planted the seeds. Now you wait. Now you nurture the seeds. You nurture the ground. Why? Because eventually the tree starts growing. You have the fruits of your labor and you'll be able to enjoy them. But first you need to make the right decisions and then focus on the process. Now, the next tip is don't get too attached to the mistakes that you've made before. For example, for me, there was a lot of times where I can look back and I would be like, I wouldn't go into this community, wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do this for these 2 months, I wouldn't have risked too much, I wouldn't have done this, that. And you can fall into the cycle of, I've made so many mistakes in the past, I could have been so much further ahead, but you can't really change the past. So if you pick the wrong mentor, move on. If you pick the wrong market, move on. If you didn't focus on the process, move on. Trading is a big mental game of making a decision, incorporating that decision, seeing if the result was good or bad, and then moving on. And that is one of the reasons why it is so hard, is because a lot of people get their ego attached. No, I already paid this person, so I have to make this work. Or I've been following this person for so long, I have to make it work, right? And that is the cycle that a lot of people fall into. So completely remove yourself from the decision decisions you've made from the past, move on, but focus on what you're doing right now. Last but not least is that a lot of traders focus on trading psychology before they become profitable. Now, I thought that trading psychology was something important in my first and second year of trading until I understood that it's all a bunch of people just trying to sell you that there's something in the past that all of a sudden it's like that is being a block in your trading. It's like, no. You don't know how to trade. In the first 2 years of your trading or in the first year of your trading, you do not know how to trade. You do not have a profitable strategy. You're not even a statistically profitable trader. And so for you, it's extremely important for you to not blame anything else besides your strategy on the reason why you are not profitable. Because trading psychology can be boiled into two things. One, if you are over trading, just stop. Put a cap on how much you are trading. If I take one loss and I get emotional, okay, I'm going to stop trading after one loss. It's as simple as that. And then second of all is that don't set any expectations on anything that you do. So if you're starting a challenge, expect to fail it. If you're entering in a trade, expect it to be a loss. Why? Because emotions arise from the discrepancy between expectation and reality. You become emotional when you expect this trade to be a win and this trade turns into a loss. Or even if you expect this trade to be a win and this trade turns into a break even. Why? Because you've set this expectation that no, this trade is a winner. So once that doesn't happen, you think that the market took something from you. When that is not the case, the market couldn't care any less than that. So don't fall into the psychology trap. Most of your trading problems can be solved with the right technicals and understanding the market. And then last but not least, a bonus one. If you want to become profitable in trading, there's two things you need to focus on. And the number one is direction. If you consistently call the direction of the market, the only thing that is missing is point number two, which is a way of executing in that direction. And how to find the direction can be as simple as going into the daily chart and answer yourself the question, where is this daily candle going? Once you're able to master that, you are going to be super close to becoming a profitable trader. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your favorite tip down in the comments. Let me know if this helped. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.